my previous video, you saw me and my friend Dolly explore Saigon. We experienced the famous Saigon nightlife, had some really good food, and tried world-class Vietnamese coffee. In this video, we will be doing some touristy things in Saigon on a bike. So let's get started. Hey guys, so this is day 3 in Ho Chi Minh City, and today we finally thought we should get our lazy selves out of this place and explore Ho Chi Minh City a little bit. So for that, we have booked a bike tour. I will leave all the details in the description box so you can check it out. Ho Chi Minh City seems to be a city of bikes. You can see bikes everywhere here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And apparently this particular tour is pretty popular in Ho Chi Minh City. People recommend that you do a bike tour here, so you can definitely check my description for the details. Now I need to go. So as you can see, we are all set for the tour. Yeah. And these are our travel guides today.
Hi.
Introduce yourselves, guys.
So I'm Sammy. Now we're in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City.
This is
Tom. I'm Tom.
And what are we going to do?
We're gonna go the whole city.
The whole city.
I will show you some very nice place in here, and you will never forget
about history.
Saigon.
Yeah. So it's story time, and we are going to do this tour in 3 hours. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. So guys, if you want to say let's go in English with the Vietnamese, yeah, we will say đi thôi.
You know you have it all. It's just a state of mind. No matter what they say, you know you're always right. You got a heart of gold. The moon is on your side. No matter where you go, you're always in the light. Always in the light.
The first spot for the day is the City Hall. We have been here so many times, but we just didn't know what exactly this is. So this apparently is a very important landmark in Ho Chi Minh City, and the present government sits here. And this was built by the French back in the days, and they used this as their government office, and now it is the Ho Chi Minh City government office. We also have a statue of President Ho Chi Minh.
If the Vietnamese we don't have Ho Chi Minh, maybe now we don't have independence like this. Right. So we call him like a hero or the big daddy of the city, and all the Vietnamese almost they very respect him.
Wild boy, come kicking out of the womb. Remind us the pain may last. Our hearts will always have room.
The second spot for the day is Bu D, or the post office, and this is the prettiest post office that I've ever seen. It is so pretty and so intricate. Something very interesting is that the person who designed this post office is the same person who designed the Eiffel Tower. So you definitely need no validation on the architecture of this. And another very interesting thing is that this was built in the 19th century by the French. And when this was being built, Vietnamese people, they thought that this is actually a train station. And even if you look at it now, it actually looks like a train station than like a post office. But after the completion of this work, it was told that this is a post office. And then they realized that this was actually built to control communication. And apparently back in the days, you could buy even newspaper only from this place. You could not get your newspaper anywhere else.
You know you have it all. It's just a state of mind. No matter what they say, you know you're always right. You got a heart of gold. The moon is on your side. No matter where you go, you're always in the light. Always in the light.
Right opposite to the post office,
they have the Notre Cathedral here in Saigon. This was again built by the French in the 19th century, and this was built to control the Vietnamese people by religion. The post office was built to control them by communication, and this here to control by religion. Before the French came, Vietnamese people used to worship their ancestors, and some people were Buddhist. One thing very interesting is that a lot of people in Saigon, even today, don't have a religion as such. They just worship their ancestors, and that's what they believe in. We are in Fukai, or the Chinese temple. Now this is the most ancient Chinese temple here in Saigon. Now what's really interesting about this place is that this temple has many names, and one of the names is Obama President Temple, and that's because apparently President Obama visited this temple, and after his visit this temple got so popular that a lot of tourists started visiting this place. So the Vietnamese people thought of naming this temple President Obama Temple. This temple is a mix of Tao religion and Buddhism, and honestly this visit was so insightful. I in fact had no idea about Chinese religions, and this was my first visit to a Chinese temple. And from what I've heard, I think it's a lot similar to Hinduism. In fact, a lot of beliefs and rituals that they have, I think that are there in Hinduism as well. So that was pretty insightful.
I found it easier to just stare.
Our next spot for this tour is the War Museum here in Saigon. Vietnam has been ruled by many, including the Americans, and this museum preserves the remnants of war between the Vietnamese and the Americans. Okay, this is intense. Visiting any war museum is not an easy or a happy one, but it is really important that we do it. The present generation, we go, see it and learn from it so that we don't repeat it in our future. I feel like as people, like often we feel that as individuals we cannot do all these things, and it doesn't go with our morals. But when you think about it, all these acts are done by a human to another. So if at that point in time, if those people can do it, we as people, as human beings, we are so capable of doing it. So it's very important that we learn about these things and don't repeat it in the future. So right now we are almost done with our tour, and we have come for some lunch. And the food is delicious or very tasty, but not yummy. And ask me why it's not yummy? Because apparently in Vietnamese, yummy means sexual. Vietnamese as a language, it's very difficult to learn, and if you're trying to learn, you have to be very careful because it's also a tonal language, which means one word can have many meanings. So be careful of that when you are in Vietnam.
So guys, this is the Vietnamese chili. You look like this one is very small, right? But when you eat this, it can burn in your mouth. It's really, yeah, extremely hot.
So that was all about our bike tour, and honestly, this is my favorite tour that I have done in Vietnam so far.
Yeah.
And also, for a change, I had my lunch at a vegan restaurant. And guess what? It was actually really good, guys. I didn't
Thank you
really.
so much.
Now I think Dolly and I will go do some shopping.
Shopping time. Markets.
So right now I'm in Benthan Market. There's such a huge indoor flea market, and here you will find everything from souvenirs to clothing to food, you name it, and you will find it. And also, this has now become a tourist spot. So if you're here, then keep your bargaining hats on because that's how they do it here.
You know you have it all. It's just a state of mind. No matter what they say, you know you're always right. You got a heart of gold. The moon is on your side. No matter where you go, you're always in the light. Always in the light.
That's all about it for this video. This is the last video in my Vietnam series. So if you haven't watched my other videos from Vietnam, then you can go and check them out. And also I'll be making a video on the budget to travel to Vietnam very soon. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also consider subscribing. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.